Hello and welcome to the June 2024 edition of Rheum for Everyone, the video podcast of the Rheumatologist. In particular, I want to extend a very special and very warm welcome to the incoming class Rheumatology Fellows who are embarking on an astounding journey towards becoming the smartest and coolest doctors in all of healthcare. I know those are high expectations, but I am totally confident that you will make us all proud. As you navigate this journey, I wanted to give a piece of advice for you that I hope is helpful, and that is to develop winners' triangles. By now, you must be used to triangles and triads, right? Ryder's triangle, Burko's triad, Cushing's triad, just to name a few. The winner's triad, or triangle, is another. Originally developed as an adaptation of the drama triangle, the winner's triangle is a way to help frame many of your professional relationships in a way that ensures there are winners all around. The three corners of this triangle are vulnerable, caring, and assertive, which correspond to three roles, namely creator, coach, and challenger. As fellows, you may feel a sudden sense of vulnerability as you enter into a new program, so I'll start with that. A creator usually has a problem that they need to solve. Instead of giving in to a sense of hopelessness or helplessness that comes with vulnerability, they use their problem-solving and solution-seeking skills and develop awareness about the world. As you start through orientation, please embrace that vulnerability. My advice is lean into the unfamiliar and the uncomfortable, so long as you have good support. Which brings us to the second part of the triangle, caring. Coaches who do this caring are great listeners and are clear about their boundaries. Instead of taking over and trying to solve other people's problems, they trust the vulnerable and provide meaningful guidance. You'll encounter many people who are in that caring vertex. Coaches can come in the form of your senior fellows, your attendings, your family members, your clinic staff, your patients, and more. Make sure to build those relationships and sustain them. After all, you probably will find yourself coaching others fairly soon. And that brings us to the last corner, assertive. Assertive people or challengers ask for what they want and say no to what they do not want. It's important to be assertive while also being respectful of the people around you. Because we're finishing off the triangle, let me put it in the context of the vulnerable creators and the caring coaches. As a fellow, think about aligning yourself with assertive people who can challenge you to be at your best. But also at the same time, make sure you are surrounded by caring coaches so they can help you to create solutions and live up to those expectations. Alternatively, you can challenge those around you to be more compassionate and humanistic, but ensure that they have the tools to create an empathic world around them and that they are filled with coaches to help them on their journeys. Or you can embrace the role of a coach in caring for your patients, but be prepared to be challenged constantly and recognize that they are uniquely vulnerable people. So fundamentally, why is this knowledge so important? Because when you see these triangles, you start to see them everywhere, in your own behavior and the behavior of people around you. When times get hard, draw the triangle on a piece of paper and see the folks who are coaching and caring for you and those that are asserting and challenging you to be better. Understanding these power dynamics can advance you in your next steps as a fellow. When people aren't caring, you can move towards people that do care. When you don't feel vulnerable, maybe you need some soul searching to identify where you can grow. And when you don't challenge yourself and others, the system cannot change for the better. Realizing these triangles also has important implications because you can create virtuous circles. You may have noticed that you circulate through many of these positions of vulnerability, assertiveness, and caring. The more that you are able to go through these spots, the more you are able to spin virtuous circles. In the end, these geometric metaphors are meant to build a sense of self-awareness. And that is the most important thing that you may ever learn in fellowship. Well, there's also a lot of other great content within the pages of this month's issue that helps to answer burning questions like these. What do rheumatologists need to know about antiphospholipid antibody syndrome? Can methotrexate be used to treat hand osteoarthritis? And how can we advance transparency in immunomodulator drug pricing? That and so much more in this month's edition of The Rheumatologist. So please enjoy. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. After all, here at The Rheumatologist, no matter what shape you may be in, it is always one for all and room for everyone. Take care.